Hey guys, it has been a while since I've been making a video and I have a new phone. So I'm going to make one today. If Chia is starting to be quiet, so I'm dog sitting and the neighbor's dog and her do have little matches at times, so sorry about that. Really what I wanted to talk about is COVID-19 and what I decided personally to do to avoid getting infected, or if I'm already carrying it, which could be obviously to pass it on to others. So today in San Diego, or maybe it was yesterday, said they decided to close the schools. We all know that in the US they declared a national emergency, but I'm also in touch with my family in Europe. My brother is in Spain right now, and there might be no flights to Germany. He is supposed to fly home on Monday, but the word is that Lufthansa is going to stop flying. So we see about that. My sister's in Italy where they, I'm sorry, I'm coughing and just out, but I'm outside and there's nobody around me, okay? And so she is on self-isolation for a while now. And yeah, I know people here have been shopping, have been buying toilet paper out of all things. But anyway, so two steps I decided to take. For one is I'm going to self-isolate as much as I can. I do have family and we see how we all deal with that. We have to come together and talk about it. But when I go out, I'm going to wear gloves. I have gardening gloves I can wash. I think I also will wear clothing which is kind of loose, like protective. I can have over like a regular shirt or whatever and takes it off outside probably. I have a door going to the outside for my laundry area, so I will take my clothes off outside and wash it, including the gloves. At this point, I do have a garden, so that's another thing that I'm going to be planting more foods than I usually would, just in case. Also including to have enough for neighbors, family, and so forth. Besides that, I'm planning on washing or disinfecting the doorknobs, light switches, and so forth on a regular basis, especially if somebody else comes over. If somebody comes over, I'm going to ask him to take off shoes which have been on outside surfaces, because you don't know what you're stepping in. Don't want to have that brought into the house, and said they immediately wash hands upon entering the house. And I will wash my hands at the same time too, so we are on the same, on the same level. Otherwise, I think it's really important to not panic, to still enjoy things. I will be working outside in my garden a lot. It's supposed to rain again, so this might be, a little bit difficult, but still there's lots to do. And just kind of brush up on my homesteading stuff. I might be canning extra beans, like stuff like that. I always do have food in storage, like dry food, so beans and oats and stuff like that. I have chickens, so I'm trying to stock up on chicken food and dog food, and just be of the mind of not having to go out very often. Hopefully not on a daily basis at all. I know my son cannot work from home. His kind of job doesn't allow that. I don't know how everybody else is doing. But another thing I'm planning on doing is take my temperature every day. And if I have a raised temperature, I definitely make sure not to be in contact with anyone and monitor it closely. I'm also suggesting to my families that we are checking in on people which are living by themselves, like the grandfather of my children, just to make sure that everything is okay on a daily basis. So, what are you guys doing? Tell me. I want to be able to up-level my things. You know, this is just kind of what I came up with from listening to different people, listening to different advice. I think it's probably very important to practice more yoga and meditation right now to get out of feeling stressed and afraid about it. Because, you know, I mean, when we get sick, we get sick. There's nothing, I mean, yes, we can do some about it, being careful. But if it happens, it's not going to be good to go into some legs that already stressed out. Oh yeah, and then I'm making sure I'm taking my vitamins, up-leveling the vitamin C. I'm making fire cider, and I have some which is already ready, and I take that every day. I'm using essential oils in the house, diffusing them, and have my supply, you know, ready to go. If I feel anything coming on, to, you know, inhale it more and put it on my feet and do all those kinds of things. But for right now, I just have some diffused in the house. Yeah, that's that. And eating really healthy, of course. All right, let me know what you're doing.